Alright, so we're back with episode 2 of our Final Fantasy playthrough. And at the end of the last session, we ran back to our starting town, because I believe we are meant to go back to the Resistance headquarters and talk to a woman I believe is a princess. This one next door. Yes. Now, we saw, I believe it was the purple-haired girl's brother who had this ring, died in front of us, wouldn't let me sleep in his bed. I forgot to learn Mithril. Go with Minwu to Salaman to look into this. Okay, so we get to take a canoe from Minwu, and we now have Minwu, who I believe is meant to be a white mage in our team. And now we have access to a small watercraft. We will also just go into our menu so we can see what Minwu's stats are like, because let's be real, looking at him straight away, we ain't shit. For example, Tyrion has a strength of 16, which I believe, Guy has our highest strength, which is a 17. Minwu's a mage. Yeah, Minwu, I believe, is better than everyone at everything. Is really unfortunate. He also comes with a staff and a Cuthbert curse, and that's it. So, wait, one last thing. What magic do we start with Minwu? Minwu has all of the healing magic. We also need to remember that on top of having our basic gear that can level up, we also have basic magic that can level up as well. And leveling it up will also give us bonus levels. Makes things so much fucking quicker. Yes, Minwu doesn't have access to any damaging magic. Does suck, but I'm sure we can find a way to make it not suck as much. Wait, no, this isn't the right way. Sorry, we've taken a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Instead of going this way, we are meant to go to the right side of the mountains and cut through the lake. As we can see on our mini-map, there is a large oval-shaped lake to the southeast, and that's where our destination actually is. Also, can we all just appreciate for a minute how awesome it is to just have sky ships flying around? It really helps add to making the world feel lived in. Like it's not just us going around. We do need to find some new enemies though. We've been fighting the same 3 things this entire time. Getting kind of old. Right. So we are now in a pirate town. There is magic, there is weapons. Still nothing really. Although that mace is better for Minwu. We're going to check the armor shop as well before we move on and actually do the equipping. If we can have better gear here, why the hell would we get something else? Sorry, why would we equip things twice? Damn. Let's just do our equips real quick. You keep your broadsword and your buckler. It's you we want to swap out for the mace. Was magical interference a bad thing? Yeah, magical interference is a bad thing. So we might actually just equip him with a mace. At least slightly better. We're also going to give you a broadsword. Need to stop pressing that button. No. Cool. That'll do the trick. Everyone's got the best we can give them for now. We can sell everything we're not going to be using from now on. And hopefully we'll be able to use a little bit of it to buy another spell. So right now the magic is going to be what helps us more than anything else, I think. We're going to take a protect. I know Minwu already knows it, but I'm pretty sure Minwu is only meant to be a temporary character if memory serves me correctly. We're going to use the protect tome and teach protect to Maria. We're gonna take a ship. Alright. Brings us to Poft. Poft has a pub, and you look different to everyone else. Alright, so you don't actually know about any of these things. This town's probably going to have basically the same kit as everywhere else. I do kind of want to see what we can fight here. It's the same things, except now with multiple enemy types in the same fight. That's the only difference. We do need more money real quick. Oh, you're new. Nice. Not a good amount of money, but nice little effect to have. Nice that we're leveling up in more weaponry. We want to go to Salamand. We need 200 bucks. We currently have a whopping grand total of 94. So we need to get another 106 and we'll be good. Just means we're gonna need like 2-3 more fights. Actually, I want a little bit more money than that. Because this way, we can also rapidly in and recover our MP. Nice. I feel like Minwoo is influencing Guy. Guy seems like he's leveling up faster. And his health is catching up pretty quickly. I do like the fact that Maria's getting better with magic. We're at 210. We want like $50. We can get a night's sleep at the inn. That'll do it. It is weird that they didn't just make the inn part of the pub, but hey, who am I to judge? And now we can go to Salamandra. Sorry, it's Salamand. Right, how do I ride the airship? No. Oh, cool. It is a really nice effect that they've just changed the scope of everything. It is also really cool that I can just fly here. Mostly just so I know where I'm going. Seven Falls is going to be on the mountain range to the south. Cool. Alright, so we've just got to head to the mountain range to the south. I believe means it's going to be between mountains. Should have aimed for the queen bee. Taking 0 damage, got poisoned. Alright. These enemies do not take much damage to kill. Like, I don't think there's a chance that most of my characters don't just one-shot these guys. I don't know where the entrance to this cave is. It would be a cool thing that for every enemy in front of them, they took less damage unless you were using a ranged weapon like a bow. Like, I don't think that's what's happening, but it would be a nice little addition. Vampire thorns. I have no fucking clue where I am. Well, that looks about what we're after. Semet Falls B1. Nice. Nothing. You kill that, you blizzard him, you thunder him, you idiot. You do not seem like the kind of person that needs to use a bow. Did not mean to send these guys off like this. I do like a chest containing 200 bucks. Holy shit. Smash him around a little bit. Right, we just want to check along the other bridge. And hopefully it'll be able to... Although there'll be a treasure chest down there. Right. So we should be able to go down to B2 now. Okay, I was a little bit worried about a loogie bomb. Don't like those. But it's okay. Turned out okay. I think I'm basically at the point where if it's not a boss battle, I'm just gonna auto fight it. Though I am starting to think, maybe we should swap around what their equipment is. Mr. Chest. This is making me 100% understand why they put in a no battles option. Unlike Pokemon, we don't have repellents. But we can just say, fuck it, I don't want battles anymore. Jesus, that's a lot of enemies. I'm sorry, he missed, he should still have exploded. Alright, hopefully this will be the right door then. We ranked up our spell. Nice. This is the biggest issue of making Final Fantasy content. It be grindy as shit, boys. We need to do some curing. His cure is almost a level 2 now. Boss battle! We're not fighting a soldier this time, we're fighting a sergeant. We want a... act. No, lowest HP fight. Right, pass again. And then protect on you. I feel like at a 5, we shouldn't be, it should be pinging everyone. Alright, keep protecting, I suppose. Oof. Oh. I didn't need to do any more curing. Okay. Just offensive magic out the wazoo. And one last protect. And after this, we can try just having Minwoo throw some punches. Wait, no, he can heal. She's out of MP. Just keeps throwing magic at everyone. If we don't use magic, this guy's not gonna die. Jesus Christ, that was a lot. Fire leveled up, Chill leveled up, Thunder leveled up. Furion increased in 5 different stats. Maria increased in even more. And Guy increased in his magic self. And even Minwoo got an extra spirit. Everyone had a good day. Now, we're gonna go across that bridge real quick. Hopefully we'll get what we're after. Hey, if we don't, them's the breaks. And for the record, what I'm after is wood. I want more wood. I'll also happily accept an exit. I'd rather loot. Also, we're going to come out of this so much money, we won't know what to do with it all. Ah, great. Attacking's not gonna do anything to these guys. And we are out of MP for everyone that can do magic. Oh, sorry, everyone that can do offensive magic. We need to get out of here. Who would have thought? The thing that messes us up more than anything else, the slimes. Alright, so at this point, we're screwed. We are unable to escape. We are unable to do a fraction of the damage we need to be able to do to this thing. Yeah, I genuinely think this is game over. Alright, go back to all attack. Unfortunately, only Furion can actually do any damage to it, and it needs to be a triple hit. It only needs to be a critical triple hit. Oh no, Maria can apparently hurt it with the... Made no sense. Alright, we got a teleport home. Actually a pretty sick reward for that. We're going to just quickly use this on Maria. No, she's not the best option for it. It's better than nothing. We're going to cast teleport. Will hit us right the hell out of there. And then we're going to burn some more healing. We need to now get to the previous town. Rest in an inn. And then take the airship back several steps. I'm fairly sure we need to get ourselves back to our starting town again. So we're just going to do our running and yeah, enjoy the montage and we'll see you next time. Alright, that is where we're going to wrap it up for the night. I'm not entirely sure where we need to end up back at, but here seems as good a place as any. I've been Faye, you've been awesome, and I'll see you all next time.